Okay, welcome to this last section of this series where I've been doing a walkthrough of our new upgraded application, which is e-intelligence. So, as you can see in front of you, what I was doing in the previous video is to connect to Dataverse finally and run SQL to it. Why do we need to do this? Why do people need this? Dataverse is a very huge application which sits in the Power Apps group of products. I'm going to show you in a bit, but before I show you, let me just give you the requirements here before this can work. Um, I did cover this before, but I'm just going to run this so you know. For you to be able to use our system to query your Dataverse perfectly and easily, seamlessly, you need to have your server details. I'm using Power Apps, which sits under Microsoft Dynamics. You need to have the server name. What is the server name? Where are you going to put it? If you look at the right hand side, server name is there. Required is kind of maxed out now with asterisks. All you need to do, delete what is there and just copy and put yours inside. Um, um, what you see here is mine. This is just general one for everyone. Then this is specific to my server. Get yours. I just put X. I maxed mine out, just for security reasons. And then the next bit is my database. The same, I max here out so for security reasons. So you just get yours, go to your Dataverse environment admin, you should be able to get it. Copy it and go to the next bit, database name, and just delete what is there and put yours. That is all you need to do. As you can see, this bit is required. Then these other ones are optional. Username and password optional. Why? You might have Windows logon, which I use also. That's why you might not need username and password. All right, so that's out of the way. The next thing I'm going to do now is to see how let's inspect the Dataverse environment. In the beginning, I was running through the menus, when and how you can use them. This is the time now. I'll need to have Excel hidden so I can see because at the back of Excel here is my browser. So I'm going to click Excel window. Do I want it to be visible? No. All right. So my browser is now up here. Oh my! I did close. Oh yeah, it's here. Right. That's my browser. Fine. So as you can see, this is Dataverse. What I just did, I clicked on tables and I searched for my specific table, which is this particular table 14 that I want to use in this demo. I'm inspecting the data I have from name and the rest, column 1 up to let's have a look. This is quite a huge column based table, and this is most of the problem most people have using Dataverse. Is quite cumbersome to scroll. Look, I'm still going. The columns. Wow, how many columns am I seeing? I am seeing 612. That's huge. That's quite massive columns. It could be the number of rows. I don't know now, but this is how complex it could be. How can you run reports by moving back and forth? Yes, you can kind of create Power Apps reports using the provided interface here. As you can see, charts, dashboard, but there's also it could be made better by running simple SQL to it, which you can't get out of the box from Power Apps, and that is where we come in. We provide you with this user interface, simple interface for you to run query. So we're going to test the query now to see how it can work. What am I trying to do with this first query? I am trying now to go into my table here. So what you see is a SQL that I'm trying to select the top 3. Then I want all the columns to come out. Then from my table. What was my table? This is my table name. As you can see, table. This is my table name. So there's no space here, just so you know. As you can see, there's space 1 one space 4, but when you're running it, do not put space. Fine. All right, so all I need to do is to click this button, but before I do that, I'd like Excel to come up so we can see the results. So I put yes. Now this is Excel. I know already this table exists. I've inspected it. I just want to pull the data up. So I'm going to click on run. SQL will soon start talking.
Database operation started.
Alright, it has started doing what it needs to do. It's going into Dataverse and
database operation finished.
Finished.
I have now finished running your query.
Okay.
I have created a new sheet to show you your data. When you are ready for your next SQL query, please come back to this sheet before running a new query. This would enable your query history to be saved perfectly. Thank you. Your current query result is in sheet 41.
Absolutely cool. So it has created a sheet called sheet 41. We can have a look at it. Look at how fast 39 seconds that it did. So I would like to kind of arrange the window in an horizontal way. That is where you have this window size. If I click on this now, it starts resizing the screen. You don't need to do anything. Just wait until it finishes up. It's going to resize the screen perfectly so we can walk further. As you can see, it has resized windows up. We can see the sheet 41 that is set before, and it's finished. Alright, so I'm going to push this down a little bit. You can see this is our data, our website, our Power Apps there. I can see our data here. This is our report that our intelligent SQL brought out, which is looking fine. The next thing I'm going to do now, as I can see, yes, it worked. What if we want to bring in, let's bring in more data and now let's just run a filter. I think a filter will be okay. So looking at the data now, I can see clearly, that we have amount. Where is amount? Yeah, this is amount. On this column amount, let's color it so everybody see it clear. Yep. Alright, so okay, fine. On this color called amount is not allowed. Yep. Alright, let's take black. Yep. It's kind of lagging. Alright, so I think yes. On this column called amount base, as you can see, I have selected everything, the same thing I did before. I'm adding an extra bit. I just want to get where it's above 2009. So I'm expecting to just get only these two reports out. Let me make it bigger. I hope you can see it. So I want to filter all the data to just get only these two bits out. Just going to put that green. Yep. I need those two data. You can see I've put in the SQL code, which if you're conversant with SQL, if you don't know, you can just use any AI, you get it. So I'm going to run this now. So I'm expecting to see just two reports.
Database operation started.
Returned from this query. It's going like, into Dataverse.
Database operation finished. I have now finished running your query. I have created a new sheet to show you your data.
Yes.
When you are ready for your next SQL query, please come back to this sheet before running a new query. This would enable your query history to be saved perfectly. Thank you. Your current query result is in sheet 42.
Simple, and that's awesome. It has created a new sheet. The last sheet we were in, the sheet, the new report, it gave you a new sheet, and this is your report. Simple and fast, very efficient. It saves you lots of time. All right, the next bit, we're just going to wrap it up by let's select some selected columns. So I can see in front of me, I can see 103 and 104. Let's go for these two columns out of out of the other 615 columns. So what do? We just put the select statement here. I want the top 10. I want to pick only these top 3. I want to pick only these columns 103 and 104, which are these 2 columns, and the report is going to come in a new sheet. So from where? From the table, like our table is this. So just going to click on run and let's see. All right, it's doing its thing.
Database operation started.
Yes.
Database operation finished.
Fast.
I have now finished running your query. I have created a new sheet to show you your data. When you are ready for your next SQL query, please come back to this sheet before running a new query. This would enable your query history to be saved perfectly. Thank you. Your current query result is in sheet 43.
43. Perfect. So we know our current query is in sheet 43, and it has brought out 103 column 103 and 104. If you look at the values there, you can see. Let's see. Because the data is mush, we might not get. Let's see. Is anyone coming out? Because I limited it to top 3. I can remove it so we can get more of this data here. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to remove the top 3, so it just brings everything from the data. Let's see. So this is the validation.
Database operation started.
So it can bring all the rows as regards
database operation finished. I have now finished running your query.
Okay.
I have created a new sheet to show you your data. When you are ready for your next SQL query, please come back to this sheet before running a new query. This would enable your query history to be saved perfectly.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Your current query result is in sheet 44.
Yeah, and it tells us the sheet it is in. All right, let's do this quick. Inspecting this data, I can see. Let's see if we can get any one of them here. Let's see. I'm seeing. All right. Can we see? I think. Yeah. Let's see one of the. All right. I think the best way for us to detect one of these data is just to use a where statement. So I'm going to get where is 100, where is above 178, where column 103 is above that. So that's going to bring it out clearly. So I'm just going to put a where statement where is greater than 178,000, 178 1. And might be more records, so I think we're just going to put 195. Definitely with 195, as you can see, this is 178,096. 178,096. Okay, I did 178,095. Definitely we're going to get that result. All right, I'm going to click on run now. So let's
database operation started.
And it's doing its thing. And
database operation finished.
Look how fast
I have now finished running your query.
So
I have created a new sheet to show you your data. When you are ready for your next SQL query, please come back to this